What are you wearing?
It's my costume. It's Halloween.
I don't have one.
Here, let me fix that.
What is this?
It's your costume.
Where did it come from?
We'll talk about that later. We have a video to do.
We have been busy.
Yes, we have. In preparation for winter, we've enclosed the kitchen and buried our water and did some surveying on top so that we can get the house build started. And what else?
The chickens have grown.
Yes, and they're all still alive. Surprising. So, move on to the video now?
We're not wearing this.
Or not?
No.
Yes.
This is better. On with the update video. Really nice.
I like your strut.
When we did our chicken video, did we talk about any of it? We talked about the fears of having free-range chickens, maybe? We were very scared because we had them outside of the closed coop area during the day, but getting them to go inside at night to the heat lamp and closing the door to keep them all safe was a very difficult task and only happened twice, that they actually all went in there on their own at nighttime. Otherwise, we had to go in there and physically pick every single chicken up and put it in the coop to close the door. So when we were ready to free range them, we figured it was going to be a huge task, that they were going to just run the 30 acres and hop a tree, and nobody was going to come in at night. But they have proved us wrong. Mornings and letting them out stuff. Okay. So we let the chickens out every morning. We just open the door and they all go about their business. They've been staying pretty close to the coop or under the shop, and then eventually they make their way down the hill and kind of hang out wherever we're at. They seem to follow somebody special and clean his pants of sticky burrs. But it has become obvious that they are a little bit smarter than we thought, and it's definitely not difficult to get them to go in at night.
As we mentioned once before, we moved from a house to the farm and into our small cabin, and we needed some place to put all of our stuff until the house is completed. So we built this. This is our shop and storage building. I won't show you inside because it's a mess, but it's just a pole barn style shop. It's 24 feet long, 8 feet wide. It houses all of our stuff that we have for the house, as well as our small workshop. Our water catchment is also incorporated into this shop and storage building. Try not to step on chickens. The water coming off the roof is plumbed into a 350-gallon tank, which is buried right here, and is also plumbed into another 350-gallon tank right there. Our first flush system, which we just now added not long ago because we were getting a lot of leaves and whatnot in this tank. This catches all the initial rainwater off of the roof, the leaves, the bird droppings or anything else like that, and fills this up before it can go into the tank. And we have had some fairly decent rains that's filled the tank in just one night. Off the tanks from above, we decided to bury the line, which we did a couple weekends ago to keep it from freezing. Water comes down from the second tank and into the kitchen, where it comes up and is plumbed in to the kitchen. I don't know what else to say because you can't see it.
All right. password.
No, it didn't.
No.
So as the water comes in, it goes in to where it can go into the sinks, and then also, like we said in our first video, into our Berkey filter, and also to the outdoor shower. And then we have, off of the roof above us, it drains into 3 55-gallon drums, which are plumbed over into this pump here, and gives us water here and here, and then one likewise over there. To keep the animals out, we decided to put lattice up on the outside of the kitchen, and then for winter time we're going to wrap it in plastic and then take it back down once it warms back up. On top of our kitchen here we have 3 100-watt solar panels by Renogy, and those are wired into a charge controller inside of the kitchen and to our very small, at this time, battery bank under the sink. This is just a trial run. We're just running a few things off the solar just to be able to learn more about it. We already had a couple panels, so we decided to go ahead and get the charge controller and get those set up. Basically, the house is going to be on top. It's going to be completely solar, so we wanted to take this opportunity to try to learn about it. And we'll have another video with further explanation into our solar panels and what we plan to do with the house on top.
My shower was already very luxurious when it was to here, but my amazing husband added on a dressing room. So the shower is now completely closed in, all the way on the top, wrapped in plastic, has a light and an outlet for a heater, so we can turn the heater on while we're showering to keep the entire area warm, and we can also get dressed and dry off without having to come outside into the cold. Lovely handle.
You want to explain your stove that you built?
No. That's yours. Did we show a video of the stove last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this Frankenstein monster that we've got built here has grown from its original version simply because it just didn't provide enough heat to keep the water hot enough for a shower. So water comes in from the plumbing from the tanks up on top into a coil inside of this section, and then comes out and back into a coil into this new section, and then into another coil inside of the stovepipe. And then it starts like a rocket stove, and the last time we used it, it worked well enough that we were able to actually take a hot shower with no cold spots. So hopefully it will work through the winter, so we'll let you know how that works. And then a video hopefully in the future of how we built it and maybe a better version at some point in time. Okay. So we added on to our makeshift garage for Gladys, our farm tractor, to include a place to keep our side-by-side. We're going to be using it a lot when we start the construction on top, running back and forth, dragging our trailer up and down. So we wanted some place to keep it out of the weather. Here shortly, we'll be releasing a video. We have to do some work on our tractor again. We'll have to replace the water pump, which should be interesting. So stay tuned for that.
My garden.
Yeah, what's left of our garden.
It's such a good garden. The lettuce. Show them the lettuce.
Oh yes, this is the only thing so far we've been successful with. Is lettuce in a bucket.
The chickens haven't found it yet. don't know all the technical words of what was done up here. But I am standing in what will be the kitchen, right?
Yep.
Minus the cat
Yeah.
at my feet. We're hoping and planning on having the house sit somewhere around here, facing that direction, going backwards into the dirt.
Where we're standing at right now will be the site of our earth sheltered house. It will be bermed on 3 sides with cut back into the bank behind you right now. We'll be going off of the system designed by Rob Roy through his books and his classes. He's been doing since the late 70s, I believe. And we're going to be going into greater detail into our house build on our Patreon channel. So if you're a patron or wish to be one, you can see the link in the description below for that. And we'll be actually going into step-by-step great detail in the construction of our house. We'll still have updates and smaller videos on our YouTube channel for this, but this will be a pretty major project which will start here very soon and go into spring of next year. And there's the cat again.
That's your best friend.
I know. So what we did was that we established a baseline and did a topographical survey to make sure that the house would fit into this lay of the land without having to shove a bunch of dirt up. We wanted to basically cut the house into the hillside as opposed to bringing dirt to it. So from the looks of it and what the work we did, we are able to do that.
Thanks for watching our update video. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and follow us on homesteadjourney.org. We also are on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We've been trying to update daily or close to it, so follow along and let us know what you think. Thanks.
The ride is here. I got to go.
Look at that. I'm hungry. What's for dinner? Hamburgers
Sure.
and potatoes. Ready? I'm not ready. No. I want to use my left hand. Thank you very much.